if you want to deal with individual polygons or edges or vertices in ZBrush, you're going to have to first turn on the poly frame with Shift F or with that button, and then the other thing you're going to want to do is switch out your brush for ZModeler. So ZModeler is context sensitive, meaning that it's going to change depending on what you're hovering over, what it is going to do. So the default with edges is that it's going to add in poly loops if you click on an edge, but if you press Alt and click on an edge, it'll delete the poly loop. That's very useful. With polygons, it's going to extrude them with something called QMesh. What QMesh does is it's this really nice context sensitive thing that basically connects extrusions into a single thing, even if you're doing them piecemeal, one at a time. And then with vertices, it's just going to move them. And if you ever need to apply an operation to multiple things, you can hold Alt and it'll allow you to edit multiple polys at once. So the functions that you're going to use for these various things will change based on if you press space while you have something selected. And you'll notice that the target can change, how much those things act will change depending on what you have selected. And each one of these functions will have different things that will show up down here. So that's how you access the different features. I'm going to change the edge thing just to show you that one thing that's very useful is slice mesh that they've added. It basically allows you, if you're clicking on an edge, to be able to draw vertices and edges that cut through, and it'll just kind of auto-generate. Similar to what Maya does, except it actually shows you what the polygons are doing in between those places. And of course, there will be a little bit of cleanup in between for something like this. It's not as robust maybe as Maya's polygons tools, but if you ever have to dig into it to make something happen, it will give you that functionality.